sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. The keeper of the light sounds the foghorn to signal it's time for football. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cleveland Browns and the New England Patriots. On one sideline, there's the head coach of the Browns. This guy's looking to get back to 500 as they come in at 3-4 on the year. On the other side, it's Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel. This guy's come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. And it'll be brought down past 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the veteran, still go, former Super Bowl MVP, comeback player of the year in 2023. It's Joe Flacco.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all three phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
Flacco to throw. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. We'll go again here with Henry. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Cleveland.
And the Browns, 1st down.
Now, faking the give. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Raheem Sanders. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. To throw is Flacco. That is brought in at the 10, and he is out of bounds. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot, and as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Here's Flacco to throw. That's going to be caught for the touchdown, but there is a penalty flag down in the backfield, and they're already walking the other way.
Holding offense.
So holding is the call. And take that touchdown off the board. Now it is 1st and goal. Now Flacco. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Flacco. Quick slant on the money to McLaurin. So can the defense come up with the early stop here on third and goal? Throwing, Flacco. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Cleveland. That his second TD catch of the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Marcus Jones now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake Maye.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Throwing is Maye. He keeps it himself, and he'll go into the slide there. It'll be a gain of a couple. From the 41, here's second and 8. Douglas in motion. On second down, it's Maye. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 4 brings up third and 4.
Third and short. And here is Maye. He's going to have it up for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
Gain on the play. And the Patriots first down.
And the first carry for Antonio Gibson. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On play action, here's Maye. And he'll just bite the ball and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Maye. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down.
I be on my little mouse drill. All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the books on me, I thought.
We'll go play action with Maye. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Back at the 28-yard
Third and long. Moore going in motion. On third and long, here's Maye. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Third down downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Stevenson. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
He'll try and throw. Here's May. To the goal line and in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This returnable from the 4. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's Flacco. That's over the middle and taken in by Valdez-Scantling. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 16 yards. It's a Browns 1st down. Going to go right back to Henry. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. On the ground, here's Henry. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Browns 1st down.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Start of the 2nd. Browns in control of the football. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Patriots.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Oh, in trouble. And down he goes. Milton Williams in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. He'll get that one to Valdez-Scantling. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A big gain
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Browns will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field.
The Saints offense are now ready to get going on their second possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From the 33, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Again, it's Henderson, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Patriots first down.
Good for a Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard
Off the
line.
play fake, it's May. He's got Douglas going deep. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Complete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun. It's May. Moving to his right. And May will not risk it. Into the slide. And he's got the first down.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ground control with a soul like Cody, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you.
Hill drops to throw. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. They gonna hold on to this one.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Now a 3rd and 2. It's the tight end Henry in motion. On 3rd and 2, it's May. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. K.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
They're on 15-yard line.
Flacco to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Sanders. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 3rd and long. They'll run it with Henry. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is 4th down. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. So on 4th down, the lusty Corey Bojorquez to punt for Cleveland. Back deep is Marcus Jones. And Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. On 1st and 10, here's May. Open man, Demario Douglas. And across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And the Patriots, first down. 1st and 10.
Play fake, here's May. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll step up and run.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
And he will have a Patriots 1st down. They wind up gaining 8 on 3rd and 4.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Rally gun, here's May. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Another Patriots.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Try to get here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down, and goal. Now May, that's holding at the 2, and he'll take it on in. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, Patriots. Borregales now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Pats are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Browns offense and Derrick Henry heading onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Flacco. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
Here's Flacco to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Now 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Patriots offense getting their final instruction. We're heading back onto the field. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Back to the outside. He's got Diggs. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Throwing on second down. May. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbound.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Douglas in motion. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Foxborough. After this, they go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Here's May. That's complete on the tight end screen. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down is looming. Here's Bryce Baringer now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. On the return, it's Moore. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Browns offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Throwing, Flacco. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he's not going to get too far. Tackle after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
To throw is Flacco. Into the hands of Valdez Scantling. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
Flacco. He's got the connection there to Valdez Scantling. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 3. 1st down.
Here's Flacco. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw yet again. Here's a screen now for Sanders. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I've seen up close and personal. When you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. This one from 41 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Browns are back within a point. It's 14-13.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
At their own 35-yard line.
Made out on 1st and 10. Left side, he's got Henry. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. We are into week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins in Houston. The Texans at home to take on the 49ers. And here is Nick Chubb. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Texans with a 10-point lead, 13-3 their advantage at halftime. From there, why don't we go to South Philly? Look in on the Eagles. They're hosting the New York Football Giants. And here's Wan'Dale Robinson. He'll take this in for the touchdown. He's found the end zone twice in the first 2 quarters. The Giants up by a touchdown, 21-14 the halftime score. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Patriots offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. Their lead is just a point. They'll go play action with May. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Thrown out of the gun. They're going to run with Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. It's 3rd and 4.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down.
And the Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, Gibson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Denzel Ward in on the tackle. From the 46. Here's 2nd down and 6. Man in motion, it's Diggs. Off the play fake, it's May. Nowhere to go, he is taken down. That's the 4-time All-Pro Myles Garrett. Into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throw on the run is complete. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. And the Patriots ready to kick it away. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Browns offense and Derrick Henry heading onto the field. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
Flacco to throw. More pressure gets there, and down he goes. Anthony Jennings in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. Big chunk out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
a gain of 42 yards on the play. First down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, Cleveland.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Every rookie that finds themselves in the lineup, Mike, they're trying to make plays that keep them in the lineup. Continue to show your coaches they can trust you as a young player in this league. And he continues to make plays like this, he's going to find himself in the lineup more and more often as the year unfolds. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, here's a run by Henry. That would qualify as an angry run. Powering his way forward. I'll pick up at 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Jones now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Patriots offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They trail by 2, and will start this drive with 1st and 10. They'll run here with Gibson. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
14 yards. That's good for Patriots. First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
1st and 10. Play fake. Here's May. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On play action. Here's May. No chance at all. He'll go down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but it's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
It is 3rd and long.
It's a gain of 4.
Working out of the gun. It's May. To the left side, into the hands of Morse. And he's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Patriots will take the lead here in the 3rd quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Browns offense ready to see what they can do. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll run. It's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So, from 37, here's 2nd down and 9. Here's Flacco to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He was defended by Christian Gonzalez.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man complete. finally catch up to him and get him down.
Number 3, Jerry Jeudy. A 39-yard gain on the play. And the Browns.
They'll run the toss here to Sanders. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. So these teams trade field goals in the third as we come to the end of the quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now Flacco. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2nd down, they need 3.
At the 6-yard line.
To throw is Flacco. And he's in. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Browns.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The Browns will line up.
They try to pick this up with a run. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2 unsuccessful. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. The return, it's Antonio Gibson, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out, and he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun, here's May. In trouble, and down he goes. An injured player on the field. That is Myles Garrett being tended to. They cannot lose him. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Malik Collins. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Woo! And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this 1st down. On through that one tackle, but he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no damage.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
A gain of 12. First down, Cleveland.
Flacco. That pass taken in by McCoy. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Flacco. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Throwing, Flacco. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Anthony Jennings. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down.
They really needed that one, didn't they, Mike? I mean, they have to find a way to keep this as a one-possession game. This will at least give them a chance to do so, depending on what happens here on 4th down.
And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. To throw is May. He takes off. Showing off the footwork. Sliding down after a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
15-yard line.
Now, faking the give. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Myles Garrett gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Henderson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Patriots ready for the punt. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. Moore to return. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The Browns offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. And 10. It's Sanders. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Back to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. Touchdown, Cleveland. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Makes the score Browns 49, Patriots 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Gibson. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense starting to try it out for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Now May. That completes to Henderson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Myles Garrett, he gets in to record his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
And it just continues to be a recurring problem. I mean, even the balls he's been able to get out of his hand have come from a cloudy pocket. And listen, I know he's a guy that can make some plays when he's on the move, but at some point, you have to be able to be in rhythm and deliver the ball on time.
On 3rd and long, here's May. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down. The Browns offense ready to get back at it. Right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off. On the handoff, it's Henry. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to keep carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. On the ground, it's the tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. Sanders is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now the try for an extra point. It's up and good. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense back onto the field for their next possession. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, it's May. And that ball incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand. So it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Rashawn Jenkins.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
The Browns offense ready to get back at it. They start with the lead and the football. And they do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Sanders. And he's going to be taken down. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Now it's 2nd and 1. He'll keep it on the ground with Sanders. And he will have the 1st down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play. Now a toss, running left, it's Henry. And he goes for the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run right here with Sanders. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
It's a gain of 4.
Here's 3rd and 2.
3rd down.
So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. And with an open date on the schedule next week, we'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.